Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever we are in this world. We've got a new airport here for you. Montreal. It's no longer an asylum. It's an actual airport. And we're up in the tower here, just taking a look. So this is MK Studios, brand new today, Montreal. I've been waiting for something for the last 3 years. I'm not saying this is going to be the perfect one that's I'll be going to all the time, because we don't just have one developer, not two, not three, but 4 developers that say that they're doing Montreal. And the first one came out. SM Studios comes out later in August, beginning of September. FlyTampa, I'm guessing it's going to be 2030, and they might have like the 2000 layout, which didn't have any international flights at that time. And then the other one is BM World AM Sim or Field Air. Either or, it's going to be the last one on at the bottom of the list. But here we are. When you're moving around in the drone, it is a little slightly laggy. And this is on the 4090, but I've also got it at DX12 ultra settings. Well, let's take a look at the airport before we get in the plane and head our way to Toronto. Well, they got the Marriott, they got the parking. So they actually have no like arrivals or departure interiors. It's just a facade outside. Interiors are all at the gate, which does make sense because that's where you're gonna see the interiors. Then you got your big parking lot in the front of the airport. And here's where the interiors start. And you've got a lot. This is a Starbucks that I went to when I was at the airport for 8 hours. And actually, I think they're making a joke about women going to the washroom, because that's the lineup, not for Tim Hortons, but for the bathroom. And I was... Hey, over here too. She's got her legs crossed. She's like, I gotta go right now. No, I wasn't there. So I was like way back here, waiting for 7 hours, 8 hours, because instead of taking a flight to Toronto, back from San Diego, and then to Montreal, then to Halifax, they got me a direct flight into Montreal. And when I got to Montreal, I was like 5 minutes late for the Halifax flight. And I wasn't going to make it anyways. I had to go through customs. But lots of plane spotting areas if you really want to. I'd rather fly the aircraft and just sit here looking at the planes, but you know, to suit yourself, I guess. They got lots of stuff out on the exterior. Park next to you. Did you go in the jet parking? Park next. Nope. I don't see ya. That's me right there. So just some more interiors over here. They've got the international, the U.S. and international terminal. They got Archibald. They got a lot of the same people. They all must come from Nova Scotia. They multiplied with their family members, I guess. Let's go outside. The first thing I saw at this airport was this, and I was like, this texture. Like, I know it's like to show like dirt, but it just doesn't look right. But that was my first look at it. I actually haven't looked on the other side. Hey, Rocky Jet. Oh, you can see me. You can see me. I can't see you. You must see dead people. And what's FSLTL? With FSLTL, it is a little choppy. Although I am in the drone mode and trying to move around quickly. But this is a major hub for Air Canada. I think it is the home hub. All right, on the next slide we've got, oh, we gotta go back a slide. Press the clicker. I think they gotta optimize this a little bit more. I don't know what they do with testing, but it's like, I'll probably be fine just flying around. But in a drone goes quicker than the plane. And that's the end of the airport. All right, now watch. Oh, there's the Air Transat. Now let's watch the slideshow to get back to the back to the airplane. Oh, that was much smoother. Wait a second. No, I do have multiplayer on because yeah, you can see me. But yeah, that's weird. What are you? Are you the Aero Mexico? I'm in the store, my Microsoft store, because I got it directly from Microsoft. Sent it to me through a PR. Yeah, you can see. But you're in F-14. Yeah, in the F-14. Okay. All right. Let's get inside and see how this goes. Just wanna. Sorry, I'm just playing with it. Oh. It's because when you press the drone and the exterior, like one after the other, you have to like try to get yourself out of, you're in one, but you don't know which one you're in. There. Got that. All right. And it's actually a lot, safer for your ears. Every time you install a scenery, you should delete the scenery index so it creates a new one that helps with performance. I don't know if it works. Have a lot of, yeah. you should see how many add-ons I've got. I've been like collecting them for like the last 3 years. I've got about like 600 or so. It's crazy. And I've actually, when I moved over from the old PC to this, there was some that I didn't re-download, but there's still a lot that I've downloaded. Because I'm like, just in case I go there. What am I doing? Here, FMC. Let's get the power. But yeah, let's try that out. It's Rocket Jet. I've never heard of that. And it was delete the scenery index. Well, where do you find a scenery index? That would be my question. Because I've never heard of scenery index. Okay. Got a feeling this is not gonna work. I did things way too quick. So we should be over to APU already. APU bleed. We can actually get rid of ground services release. You shouldn't do that, but that was a quick method. Let's go get the flight plan. Get the GPS left. We're going CYL, CYYZ, but then the company route. Actually, we're not coming to Halifax. We're actually going to CYYZ. There you go. Activate. Select. So this is how username App data, roaming, Microsoft. Scenery indexes, just delete the whole folder onto the bin. Restart Microsoft and I'll create a new one. All right. I'll try that right now. I'll try that tonight or tomorrow. Okay, you've done that too before, Ersted? Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I had never... In 3 years, I've never heard of that. I guess you learn something every time, huh? Let's get perfing it. Make sure, yeah, yeah, that's right. Make sure it's not running. There's the post details too. Yeah, I saw that. Thanks, Marsh. Thanks, Ersted. It's ready. Execute. Okay, let's get. Oh yeah, I gotta make sure that the flight's gonna get. Because the last time the flight wouldn't take off. 280. Okay.
Welcome aboard, everyone. Before we get moving, please be sure to fasten your seatbelt, return your seat back and folding trays to their full upright position, and store your carry-on luggage in either an overhead bin or under the seat in front of you. If seated next to an emergency exit, please read carefully the instructions located by the exit. If you do not wish to perform the functions described in them in the event of an emergency, please inform a flight attendant.
Almost 5:30.
We request that all portable electronic devices such as mobile phones or laptops be either turned off or put in airplane mode at this time. This is because these devices may interfere with the aircraft's navigational and communication equipment. We will inform you when you may continue using these devices. We would like to remind you that smoking on board this aircraft is prohibited by law, as is tampering with, disabling, or destroying lavatory smoke detectors. If you have any questions about this flight today, don't hesitate to ask myself or another flight attendant. Have a great flight.
So 113.3 is a zero fuel weight. We only have 5 first class passengers. 66 in economy out of 148. It's pretty low. Fuel, the block fuel is 12,820. All right. Also, deleting Nvidia shader cache works great. Wow. I'm live as I don't mind the sunset. Yeah. Where is it? Well, welcome, Rocky Jet, to the SPA Frequent Flyers. Thank you very much. Again, welcome. Hey, Marsh, you can give him a nice welcome with the emojis. How many first class seats? It was like 5 out of 12. Crazy. Let's go. There we go. Nice high five there, Rocky Jet. Thanks a lot. Let's see. Come back here, FMC, cruise, 041. Oh, sorry. It's because I read it, the speed, and then direction, but it's always the direction, then the speed. 294 and 41 knots. That's some pretty good win. Cost index is actually going to be 6. Reserves 5,872. 5.8. There you go. Then we'll do 26K rate, regular climb, takeoff. We're in the 800, so flaps 5. Trim 4.86. Yellow 4.86. Good thing it's not 70. That would take forever. But I've had it really high. I think that's more so on the smaller 737s. Let's go back to the FMC. And we got V1 speeds not set yet, so let's get our departure. Montreal 2. Taking off from 24 left. And then let's go back, get the arrival. Arrival's going to be 33 right. We'll do ILS. And transitions, it's going to be on final. Actually, yeah, we can do it on. Actually, better to do rear dodge. I gotta change that. Yeah, to rear dodge, because we'll turn onto final further out, further away. Because if we then cut it, we might be coming in a little too hot. So that, and then ragged, and Torney. So that's set in there. Unable to do 250 at Vidro. Yep, that's all good. And one limit. Takeoffs are V speeds 139, 141, 151, 151, 151 plus 5. $156. Montreal. We're off 2-4. Out of 2-4 left. 237. 237. So 237. That's good. What's that? Any skid in up? Really? In up? I'm scared now. I'm not doing an unrestricted climb here. Too much traffic. I'll follow NAV Canada flying regulations for now. Yeah. Flight director. Yeah, good thing I'm not on VATSIM. You wouldn't even be able to fly the plane. Auto brake disarm. Actually, I think I know why. Because up at the top. Let's get the. So we're on the APU. Let's move that over. Going up to 280. And not sure what Toronto is. We'll figure it out later. Get the emergency lights armed. Definitely got to get those. Seat belts, smoking sign, yaw damper. Let's get ready for pushback. But yeah, thanks a lot, Rocky. They gonna
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Yeah. Blah blah blah. All right, get ready for pushback. I have some stuff for you. Maybe be interested. I've had it for a few months, and they are awesome. It's plug and play. I post a link to show. Here, I'll give you I'll put a link in the to the Discord, because all the links to the Discord don't work. So just give me a second here. I'll get actually, if I use this, I can't use that one.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Yeah, you put it in there, and then I'll see the
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
because I don't know what it'll do here on the stream. If it'll put you in a timeout or what. Swissport. I thought it'd be WestJet. I must have missed that. We can get the TCAS.
Locking gear.
Get a little bit of lights, because we'll need it by the time we come back to Montreal. Because I'm not going to change the time on the way back unless it's big difference. Where are we? Okay, so I want tail to the right.
Release parking brakes, please. Release parking brakes, please.
Oh yeah, it's the trucks. Trucks.
Release parking brakes, please. Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Should be fine now.
On behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard the flight. Make sure your seatbelt is fastened. Return your seat backs and trays to their full upright position. Also, please turn off all electronic devices. Thank you.
I said tail to the right. It's a little choppy. Let's get those on. Packs are actually no, leave that on. Hey, it's 1 a.m. here in the UK. Thought I'd say hi before I go to bed. Night all. Enjoy your flight. Hey, James. Have a good night. In case this link's not working. Yeah, the one I just posted should work. It's a brand new link.
Please set parking brakes.
James showing up
Waiting your confirmation
1
for a
a.m.
good engine start.
Taking off from 2-4 left. Because you got to get your case of 2-4 of Molson or Labatt Blue before you take off. You know, you get cheap beer here in Quebec. What do they want here? All right, we gotta get the second one. Continuous ground. Oh, now I see you. I see you now. Should be ready here. Yeah, it's ready. And elevation. It's about 600. 550. Okay, continuous. Get the APU bleed off. Packs on. That's like one of the I like the sounds of the packs. Oh no. No. Can we? Ah, yes. Yes, Saved by the Bell. Because I shut down the APU before moving over to the thing is the engines were already started. If the engines hadn't started yet, we'd have to restart all from scratch. Mamma mia. We have anything in the mid? No. So no point in putting mid. Display source. I don't know why is that. Why it's in yellow?
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
There'll be a moment here while they disconnect. Okay, you posted in general. Sweet. I had everything except the 747.
Unlocking gear.
I'll give my right the right half of my 4090 for that.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
That's a lot.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
You have everything but the 747 and 777 CDU? Yeah, it's... So you pretty much have your own home cockpit then. 737 CDU first. Got it about a year ago, and then this recent February I got the stand, MCP and E. I don't fly without it anymore. Plug and play, easy works. Son of a gun. Whoa. Yeah, if Knight saw that, he'd be like, "What? You win the lotto?" Because he was saying that to me, like, "What happened? What happened over the last couple of months? You win the lotto? You get upgraded to a new PC?" All right, here we go. Let's go. You should put a picture of your setup in there. Because I'm like, like how's that coincide with everything else? Like crazy.
If I can get everyone's attention, we will now review safety information regarding the flight today. When you see the seatbelt sign illuminate, you must fasten your seatbelt. Insert the metal fitting, one into the other, and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. You can release your seatbelt by lifting the upper portion of the buckle. It's preferred that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight in case of turbulence. There are several emergency exits throughout the plane. Please take a moment to locate your closest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit might be behind you.
Not a full cockpit simulator, right?
Level lighting will guide you
But
towards
still,
the exit.
it's like,
Doors can be opened by moving the handle in the direction of the arrow. Each door is equipped with an inflatable slide which can be detached and used as a life raft. Oxygen and air pressure are always monitored throughout the flight.
but I guess if you got the 737, you really don't need a 747 or 777 versions.
Firmly over your mouth and nose. Secure the elastic band behind your head and breathe normally.
But Brill, we don't even have 777 yet. Well, that's coming soon. 747. It's, I think it's a lot better now than what we used to have.
In the event of an emergency, please assume the bracing position. Lean forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your thighs, ensuring your feet are flat on the floor. Life vests are located in a pouch under your seat between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Flip it over your head and bring the straps around your waist. Adjust the straps at the front. To inflate the vest,
It says I'm paying my wages, but I almost fell off my chair looking at that those praise. They all work the same for all, yeah. It's crazy. I think I was gonna do it tomorrow. I'm pushing tomorrow to Wednesday, and Wednesday at noon I'm gonna take off from Montreal, and I'll get ATC, make sure he's on, because he used to be on at nighttime, and I saw him this morning for Chewy, so I messaged him and said, like, what time are you on nowadays? It's like middays, because he used to live in Montreal, now he's in Lebanon, so just the time difference, and he said he was getting discouraged controlling Montreal because he wouldn't get any traffic. He's like, now this happened today, it's like now I get traffic. He's like 17 flights this morning. It's like, wow. And it's like there's like a lot of people waiting out for FlyTampa or FSim Studios, so it's just gonna get busier as things progress here. Was this AI or human? Looks like a citation. Salut! Salut Daniel! Ah, this this looks different. It's just color really, but any CDU will work. Yeah, because I've used the Phoenix. Is it the Phoenix or is it the fly-by-wire? You can get it on your iPad. I wish you could do that with the PMDG. But PMDG with your universal flight tablet, why don't you put that in there too? That you can access that tablet offline. So then I can have my tablet on the left side, just like the real thing. This has to be a user. They're like, man, I'm getting pushed by this WestJet. But yeah, I want to get onto VATSIM, especially if I get Montreal on board. But then it's like midday. Where do you fly to? Is there any centers even open in the area? I know Halifax isn't going to be open. Even the Moncton Center isn't open right now. It's just Moncton and Fredericton. Yeah, Danielle, getting a few WestJet hours in. Oh, I saw his lightning lights go on. And then like you sit here, you wait for him to take off, and then like some jackass just like goes right through and all over the place. Yeah, yeah, because I saw that and I was like, I almost was gonna go ATC tonight, but the thing is Halifax, they have a tower test. Halifax Towers doing a test for 2 hours. So maybe the one that's testing him is part of Moncton Center. I don't know. All right, let's get these lights on. All right. And just gotta wait for the flaps. Yeah, Steve is the instructor and he usually works terminal or center position. Okay, makes sense. Okay, found a pic and posted. Okay, I'll take a look at once I get up here. Yeah, we're good. Montreal. I think the default doesn't even have any markings here. Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Flaps. Flaps are fully up. Let's see what's going on here. That's concerning. What's... Oh, it's not concerning. It's because we're on a vector. I don't know if there's a better way of doing that, but that's how I deal with it. Just move it up to the next one. And you can go up to the 280. Oh, I've got... Yeah, Parrot, I gotta go post. All right, that sounds good. See you later, Rocky. Nice to have in there.
Gentlemen, you
Yeah.
can now use electronic devices. As soon as we reach our cruising altitude, the flight attendants will be coming by with street cars. Now relax and have a great flight.
Off. WestJet.com, where you can get your latest WestJet tickets from Montreal to Halifax. Well, we'll see Alexandria and Maxville on the way. Been there many times over the many moons. Now it's like all the memories I had as a kid. Well, not that they're erased, but it's like nobody lives there. Alexandria, still got family there, but like I don't go there. Maxville, no, but we used to go out there to get our Toyota fixed back in the 80s. Cornwall, that's where I grew up. Nobody there now. They're all west of Ottawa. Where did you go, Airstud? I think that might be you right there. Oh, I hear something. Over standard. Early transfer without 8. Yeah. You're with Marshall. Where's Marshall? Behind me? And Rocky Jet, yeah, he's got his setup. Man, and pretty good for like just one monitor. It's like right underneath his monitor is the autopilot controls. Sweet. So there's Alexandria. Population 10,000, roughly. 417. Oh, that's gone. CYYZ. CYYZ. $593. And there's Maxville. Maxville is where they have the Highland Games. Alan 145. How are you doing? Going to Halifax tomorrow from Winnipeg on. You're going to Halifax tomorrow from Winnipeg on WestJet? Real life or in a sim? Real life, oh, nice. So you're coming out to see me, right? I saw Chewy was doing a flight from Montreal to Halifax in the sim, and I said, "Oh, Halifax!" I said, "All right, I'm taking off. I'm going to the airport so I can pick you up." It's like, "Oh, Halifax, yeah." From Winnipeg, they is the Airstud driving you to the airport? There's Castleman. So So the 417, Castleman, and then if you can take this exit at Castleman and go south, or you can take the next one. You go to Saint Albert. Saint Albert, it's the best cheese you can get anywhere. Like if you want some good squeaky cheese, you go there. Curds for la poutine, man, it's the bomb there. So yeah, Embrun is there. Castleman. Oh, I thought Castleman. No, Castleman was. No, that is Castleman right there. That was not Embrun. So if you take like this exit, you go down way onto my second screen, and then you turn. It's way out in the boonies. I have lots of family in Halifax. I come back 12th of August. Oh, nice. Yeah, my family is well, used to be Cornwall, but now up in Ottawa. But between Ottawa and Montreal is most of my family. Then I got some in Quebec City, and I'm the only one out here in Halifax, but my wife's side's all out here pretty much. Going to be top of descent very shortly. What's going on about my gear lever raised and lowered at 296 knots? No. So I must be pressing a button that triggers that, because it's like split second. So, Ottawa and McDonald Cartier is actually just on the other side. This is Cars. Cars Rideau Valley down here. Do you see anything behind you? You're behind? No. I did see something a while ago, like a light, but at what altitude? You gotta go inside just to check with top of descent. But I did see you before taking off. Oh, so top of descent still got another 100 to go. But we'll be starting the star at about 15, 20 miles. We are in. You're in formation with me. What? You're in formation with me. I don't. Yeah, I don't see you at all. That is so weird. And I do have multiplayer on, or else you wouldn't see me. Yeah, that's weird. I'll be right back because I gonna get some water, but I'll leave it here on the left wing, so just in case you show up at some point. Still don't see it. So I go upstairs and hear TV's on. I thought it was my wife. No, it's my son. He's like passed out on the couch. It's like 3 nights he like sleeps on the couch watching TV. And this morning, I think it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. My daughter was crying. Wife took care of her. Then I wake up. It's like almost like before 7 o'clock. I could feel there's somebody between her and I, and I'm like, oh, it's our daughter. No, it's my son. He's sleeping in our bed. So he must have came up, you know, woke up middle of the night, come up the stairs, and rather than go to his bed, came into ours. Done that many times. Marsh is a little on the left. We're gonna go on the exterior view. Top of descent 82. Yeah, there's like, there's nothing. Try flipping in and out. I would try, but if I try that, I don't know if you'll trip up A cars or what. To me, I'm able to stop, so let me see if I can stop. Gear lever raised. Right here looks like something, but I feel it's like a little piece of dirt. I don't know. See, no, I can't see you. Can't see you at all. Are you in some kind of other plane? Wink, wink. But I saw you on the ground once I got the pushback. I saw you there, but I really haven't seen you up in the air. Let's get the 150 at flaps 30. I can see there's this contrail from a plane, but I know it's not you guys. And yeah. On the way back, we'll make sure I can see you. So if I have to restart. I have to restart the back to the world map, we'll do that. But I'm not sure why my auto brake disarmed. I feel like there's been a failure. I go here. Aircraft failures. Active? None. So there's no failure. So I screwed up somewheres, I guess. I guess that's what it's saying, huh? That's all good. And yeah, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button. Greatly appreciate it. And it, I guess, everyone says it helps to push out the stuff. I don't know if it's actually true or what, but hey, likes are likes and looks good, I guess. But it also tells me, gives me the feedback that you're enjoying it. And so today we're going for 300 likes. Wait, you only got 4, bud? It's almost like you see, all you see is FSL, yeah. Effing ST, the L, the planes. That's what I see. Effing ST, the planes. So son's watching this the show today, and it's like the heirs words, and it's like, what do these 2 letters spell in front? S and T. ST heirs. I'm like, yeah, it's like a true Quebecer. ST heirs. There you go. Teach them young. Daughter already, she already speaks French. She's like, she gets all pissed off. She's like 2 years old. She gets pissed off. The sliding door won't open. She's like, "Calice." Like, huh? She must have learned that from her mother. Just have you a like. Have you a like. Hey, thanks, Ed. How's it going? Just gave you a like. I feel like when you ask that, it's like when you go to like a evangelical church, and they're like, they're doing this like altar call, and they're like, hey, you know, close your eyes, everyone bow their head, put your hand up. And then someone's like afraid to lift up their hand. They're like looking, oh, this is my friend. Did my friend do it? Oh, okay, yeah, I'll put my hand up. It's like nobody else look, but make sure you click that like button. Don't let anyone else see it. You clicked. There's a plane. But it looks like a effing ST the plane, and not a not Airstead or Marsh. Like, these guys are like beside me, and I don't even see them. I saw Airstead at the airport. I never saw Marsh unless he was in front of me. Yeah, there's like a plane up here and a plane over there. And I know they're not that far apart from me. Not in formation flying. All right, FMC. You're welcome. Flight is really, really good. We are right beside you the whole. I know you're. We'll fix that once we get to Toronto. Fix that. 18 to the top of descent. Yeah, Ed, we'll be going back to Montreal if you're around at that point, you'll be able to see. I did a little bit of droning in Montreal at the beginning of the stream. I'll do maybe a little bit more when I get back. But when you're in a drone mode, it's a little choppy, especially on a 4090. But the actual airport looks really good. There's like a little bit of texture that I don't really like. I wish they would change. But other than that, like really, out of 5-star. Like last week's Pyrig East Midlands was probably like a 6 or a 7 or even an 8 out of 5. This I would say like a 4.5 star. It's well, what I was seeing earlier today was people that don't have it are going off of pictures and like, oh yeah, you know, you're not supposed to have the VGDS at gate 49. It doesn't have that. Well, unless you actually work at the airport, you don't know if there's VDGS at gate 49 or not. Like, unless you go to that same gate all the time. Like, to me, I wouldn't know. And like little tiny quirks that, and I can tell they've got like a partnership with Sim Studios, but it's like you don't have to push the other one down just to say, hey, the other one's better. The other one, like right now, MK Studios is the best Montreal scenery out there. Because it's the only one other than default. When the Sim Studios shows up, then we can make a comparison and say, all right, well, yeah, now this is better than this. This is better than this. Like, we don't even know what the price is going to be at Sim Studios. And they're going to do Montreal is going to be a free add-on for people that have other Sim Studios. But then someone said, are you going to do that just in your store? And they're like, well, yeah, we're not sure, but we might do it on just our store. So it's like, you know, like if you only do it in your store, people that have more than one of your products, now you're going to force them to go to your store than wherever store they're getting it from. Like, they're going to be releasing at the end of August, beginning of September. So it's like there's still plenty of time. It's almost like got like a month and a half, 2 months really till it releases. So I'll enjoy MK Studios, even though I don't like some, you know, some little textures or whatever. And then when FlyTampa shows up in 2030, I'll be like, oh yeah, oh nice layout. I remember that layout. That's from 2000. Because I remember back in the day, because I didn't know how the structure was with the airports until I read it today. I think it's 2004 is when Mirabel seized international operations. They went to commercial only, and then Montreal, like Trudeau, ended up taking over international. Because beforehand, you would have all your international go to Mirabel, and Montreal was like the Dorval airport was just domestic. Let's go check altitude. It's gonna, oh no, because VNAV's off. Yeah, because I remember going to pick up my uncle was living in France at that time. We picked him up at Mirabel. And I think that was the only time I ever went to Mirabel. And it's just because it was so far away from Montreal that they didn't get the traffic. Now it's just a cargo airport. I see a plane down low, but that's not you guys. So take a look at the wing. Yeah. I don't see you. I don't see your shadow. It's like you're like Bill Cosby in the movie. It's not movie Ghost, but you know he's a ghost or whatever. Or in that case, Patrick Swayze in the movie Ghost. It's like can't see him. Only Whoopi Goldberg can see him. Oh, now you're at 50,000. Just seeing the steep descent, it'll be. Yeah. Now we're on to at Rajid. The external cameras, there's one that you can do the top down. Should have one bottom up. Because I'd take that and look to see if I could see you at 55,000. We gotta be at. So we fly right over Billy Bishop. No, not that one. Here we go. So that's where we're at. Rajid. Oh. Rajid. Come all the way in. And right here's Billy Bishop. We go right to the border. If we went just over that, we'd have to file with the U.S. Customs. Ridiculous. And then you turn around. Because we're going in 3-3 right. And what is the altimeter? Altimeter 3006. Three zero zero six. So we gotta be between 12,000 and 14,000 at Vidro and keeping at 250. He's trying to keep up with my right wing. He's still beside me. Ah. Marsh, you should like record that. Be like, invisible plane follows visible plane. Oh, wait. There he is. I see Marsh in his WestJet. Where are you, Airstud? 55,000? 21,000 just observing. It's crazy. It's a miracle. It's not miracle on ice. It's miracle in the air. I see he's waving. Yeah, I must be a stealthy F-14. Yeah. Yeah, that is a weird one. Marsh, are you going straight on final? Or are you taking this this route down to Kedsu? Marsh is flying a 737-800. But Airstud's in the F-14. Following me, okay? Like a dolphin. Did I put a limit? Oh, yes, I did. Let's go. 3,000. I thought we were coming up to waypoint Keurig, but it's Mirig. Mirug. Going back up to 240. So we will pass by downtown Toronto. There's Downsview. Someone thought the MK Studios Montreal was Downsview. Like, should be turning downtown very shortly. I think CN Tower's over here. Oh yeah, because Billy Bishop's right there. That's CN Tower. I was looking for a flight between Montreal and Toronto City Center, Billy Bishop. Because I thought they would fly to Q400. Nope. WestJet doesn't even go to Billy Bishop. It's about 95% Porter, 5% Air Canada, and it's all Q400s. And then there's like private charters and GA aircraft. But yeah, because you can't have any jets. So the thing is in Toronto, it is. I've had some good times here, but I've got same scene 3Ds Toronto times. I got FSim Studios Billy Bishop, and then I got FlyTampa's Pearson, and I think I have got Roman Design. I've got Roman Designs Burlington or maybe Downsview, but I don't think I have it installed. But it's then you have photogrammetry. That's lots of data around here that has to load up. think 6 might be better. Yeah, 6 is better. Should have did it maybe about 30 seconds ago. A little late for that. See you? Let's see. I feel like I've lost Marsh. Yeah, I don't see you, Ursula. But yeah, before during a turnaround, I'll make sure to be able to see you guys. Might restart to the world map. All right, you can go. I'll wait for the switch. Once we turn. Course is 3. Two 7. You're behind. Get. Got a little tailwind. But we'll have to pretty much a headwind for the touchdown. All right, let's move it on. Flaps 1. The landing lights on. Flaps 2. Flaps 5. Wow. Can't even see Toronto. And Red Dot is the beginning of final, but then it's Agbec that's the glide slope. What are we doing? Are we doing a Cat 3 here? So we're going to 10. $15. Oh, approach. Don't worry, guys. Everything's under control. Everything is under control. The plane's about to burn and crash, but we're gonna all be fine. We're all gonna be fine. Just remember, we're all colonels here, and when the fire explodes, we'll become sizzling popcorn. Man, sounds like a cult, like the Hail Bomb comet. Drink this purple Kool-Aid and we'll all go behind a comet. Yeah. I can start seeing the skyline. Still got 2.5 miles. That looks like a Q400. Wondering, like, are we actually ascending? Yeah, it's just, well, tag is still 2.5 miles out. I should have put the flaps on that quick. At least not flap 15.
2,500.
Oh, it's starting to slideshow. Maybe I should switch over to wrench design. The one that's still on version 1.0.0. Never got updated. All right, I still cannot even see. Now I can see the runways there. Flaps. Ah, this is hard. This is tough.
1,000.
I pressed to take the autopilot off, and it's so laggy that it hasn't come off. I don't know if I'm gonna make it here. I'm going auto lane on this.
400. 300. 200.
What the f?
100.
The f? I have to go around. I need a scenery clearing. Yeah, definitely. Oof. This is gonna show up on the. No, it's gonna show up on the pirate big time. There. Let's brought that back. Altitude hold. ILS. Rajid, Tourney. Let's go down here. Insufficient fuel, that's fine. Vidro, want Gubov. Gubov. It's just like that movie. It's Frozen. I really don't even know where the aircraft's going. And I was following the ILS in, and it was going off track. So that means FlyTampa's ILS is incorrect. Yeah, it's not even picking me up on Navigraph anymore. That sucks. All right. Well, gonna have to cancel that one out. Yeah, it was already programmed. It's gonna be it was already set. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Just can't get out of this. If it'll let me shut it down. Son of a gun. Good thing it's not like a 7-hour flight. And then the 8 cars be like, what? I'd like to continue to cancel it. Yes, cancel. Gotta find I pressed to close it twice. It's still going. And watch, just before it closes, it frees up. Let's go task manager. See, I'm only using 43% of my memory. That's not even the GPU memory. End task there. Boom. It's gone. All right. Fire it up. Fire it up from Toronto. I actually gotta book a different flight then. Cancel that booking. Reservation. $592. Go $592. All right, generate that. Installation manager, what's it doing? Checking for updates. Yeah, there was major setters going into Toronto. Probably will be more major setters coming out, but hopefully not. Central Eastern Europe, haven't even been with that New World update. I got other places to discover, like Jeju. I don't think in my whole lifetime I'll ever go to Jeju, but I went today. Island, Korean island. It's pretty much like their summer destination. Or yeah, summer, or maybe it's winter destination. But GSX, oh man, like the pushback guys, like talking to me with a, like he's got a Korean accent. I was like, wow. And when I did load up, like once, when I loaded up the sim, because we're still loading in. Okay, but when I loaded into Montreal, it took longer than usual. I think it's like 5 gigabytes once it's downloaded and installed. Montreal's 5 gigabytes. But there are some sceneries that are much bigger than that. Probably Toronto. All right, who's got some jokes? Airsted's got a bunch of dad jokes. I guess this would be fitting. I'm glad I didn't get rid of that emoji because FS. It's good timing for it. I haven't had any CTDs since switching over to a new PC. I've had like a couple, maybe twice, where it's crashed while starting up, but not in the sim. Just replace it with the Pappy one. What's the difference between a co-pilot and a duck? A duck knows how to fly. Oh, I said it. Oh, look at that. There's a typhoon. Yo, typhoon hunting. Oh, look at all the people here in Toronto. Xenox here. Hey. So I see Xenox, but I don't see you guys. Where are you guys? Are you at like the children's hospital downtown? All players is on. Let's go. That should be fine. Did you know that the propeller on a small plane is actually there to keep the pilot cool? Just watch. When it stops spinning, the pilot will start sweating like crazy. Yeah. Pearson, Montreal. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay, you just respond. You just responded? Pearson is experiencing delays. No wonder they're stuttering. They got departure delays, an average of 27 minutes and increasing. Wow. Why is she looking for a seventh wheel? Should be playing Green Day right now. Loading time. All the wasted time I spend on that loading screen all day. We're taking the Habs. Yeah, Hab's rival, which actually takes you down by the 401 instead of the 417 on the way to Toronto. Note to self, Wednesday, I'm not flying to Toronto. It's gonna start jumping like that. But that's where I took off with the E-Jet, and the E-Jet was like 5 frames per second on takeoff. But yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll do the index, delete that, and then look at the Nvidia shaders. The thing is, I've only had this PC for like 2 weeks, really. So it's like, it's not like I've download a whole bunch of sceneries, except for maybe like 500. Oh, I think I just said I was flying right out from the runway. Son of a gun. Cause I gotta do cold and dark for 8 cars to be fine with it. Forever. No, pushing off. I gotta do it on Wednesday. Get some work done tomorrow. Because if I fly tomorrow, I won't do any work before, and then I won't do any work after. Then I'll have a day of no work. Yeah, so on Wednesday. Unless if I get a bunch of work done during the daytime, I might fly tomorrow night. But at this point, this is ridiculous. I know what you're gonna say, Harrison. Yeah, well, I don't need sceneries. I just need planes, because I want to see the planes. I don't want to see the sceneries. I guess it takes more to load up sceneries than it does airplanes. Because it was this long to load Montreal. This is normal and it's much faster on subsequent loads. Yeah, well, I'm loading up the 737-800 again. And why is it showing me a picture of the 747? Hey, by the way, does Does PMDG have a license with Boeing? I like the what's those guys there, the hype team. I had a lot of hype going for them with that super tanker. Let's go, Asobo. Hey Siri, set timer for 5 minutes. All right. It's better be done within 5 minutes. Are you guys must be loaded back in. Sorry, normally it doesn't take this long to load. I saw that new viewer showed up. Welcome to the Microsoft PowerPoint presented by Microsoft Flight Simulator, or we just stare at the loading screen for hours and hours. Even if you got the fastest PC on the planet, you gotta look at this sunrise for hours and hours. Personally, I'll never get Flight Simulator. I don't want to be tortured like that. It's torture because they just left. I should change my name. I gotta call myself Slideshow Pilot. Slideshow Pilot. Come on. I don't think this is moving. Well, we'll give it the 5 minutes, and if that's the case, then I'll cut the stream and then we'll figure out. I'll definitely do that index cleansing. So, like, I didn't go into safe mode, but it is coming off of a bad, I don't know what you want to call it. Not a connection. Yeah. This thing's not. Got a minute and 30 seconds. Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to call it a night there on the slide deck. There's no more slides left, I guess. We just got this one slide. But yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday, 11 a.m. Eastern. But I might be back on tomorrow night, as long as we get some work done tomorrow. But thanks everyone for showing up. Thanks for those likes. Thanks for the new membership. I almost said Jet Dry, Jet Blue. No, it's because his name's not right in front of me. Rocky Jet, yeah. Because and thanks also Rocky Jet for the help. And Airstud and Marsh. We'll see each other in the air sometime here. All right, thanks a lot. Have a good night, and I'll see you.